tu puño en la cabeza. ¿El campeón dónde está?
Todavía no ha llegado. Estamos en para allá para hacer la entrada de
La entrada tipo en Miguel.
No hay sol, mamá.
Yeah, I know. No, 15 parece. Que diga, perdón, 5. Sí, 15 me dieron de vuelta. A ver si pagaste 15 I heard that one to sports radio. Nosotros nos sentamos cuando el sol no está para acá.
La otra vez que nos sentamos fue solo para que tienen feria, no nos podemos parquear a la oficina porque
Ese tiene 20 años. Así que vamos a tomar los trastos. ¿Quieres conocer un tema colectivo con nosotros? Están mezclando los Barsi y los Barsi.
igual que el otro, darle ánimo a los
welcome to Joseph R. Marini Stadium for today's homecoming matchup between Shepherd Hill Regional High School and your Westborough Rangers. Westborough High School is proud to be a member of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association and believes that proper sportsmanship must be displayed at all times. Please assist us all in showing good sportsmanship during the contest by refraining from derogatory remarks or gestures towards the participants. Coaches, officials,
Hello everybody, welcome back to Westborough Football. My name is Cole Altman, and today I'm not with Mark Altman. Today I am with my special guest announcer, Justin Goldberg. Justin, what are your expectations for this game?
The Shepherd Hill Rams are led by Coach Steve
I want to start off by saying this is going to be a good game. Shepherd Hill comes in here 1-2, but I don't think the record tells the full story. Shepherd Hill's ranked 19 in D4, but they've played two very good opponents, and then the Westborough Rangers, obviously 2-1. But the past two games, you know, they haven't had a real test. So I think today's a big game, and I think it's going to test the Rangers.
I agree, and I mean, this is really the first full competitive game they've had, right? Because, I mean, they played Sharon. They were certainly a lot better than Sharon. And then they played Burlington. They were not the team Burlington is. Burlington's a really tough football team to play. So they're 2-1. They played two unworthy opponents and one opponent that's just better than them. So we're going to hope to see a close matchup today and Westborough come out on top.
Yeah, and Westborough knows the scouting report. It's plain and simple. This Shepherd Hill offense runs the ball 95% of the time. I had the chance to talk with Coach Chapman, and he said they run it, and once in a while they'll try and catch you off guard, and they'll throw a 15-ish yard pass. But pretty much, and they run their same offense and defense from third grade to varsity. It's the same team. They play the exact same way, and you know what's coming.
I mean, you have to think that was a calculated strategy from the get-go from their coaching staff, right? Because, I mean, if you're harboring third grade, fourth grade, and you're just continuing to do the same exact things, there is downside to that, but there also could be upside. You're just practicing over and over. So,
yeah, and they build around their strengths, right? They have a great offensive line. They have a great running back, and that's what they're going to utilize. So it makes sense, but if you're the Rangers, you're going for the ball, and you're going to make tackles.
Right. That's a good point, Justin. Like, immediately, if I'm the Rangers D-line, I'm punching away at that football because you know what's coming on the next play. So you're just punching away at that football, seeing what you can create on the defensive end.
Right. You have to. I mean, usually it's going to be interceptions, but if they're not passing the ball, you take what you can get.
So as the teams do their respective rituals, we will take a quick break here and be back with you with game live action in just here in a few minutes.
Take it. Can they hear us?
Yeah, but shoot, because that's random. So honestly, we've seen Brady Chapman every game this season. He's had a touchdown. So we'll see if he can continue that 3-game streak. Had an interception and a touchdown last week. So he's been playing at a league MVP level as well as Andrew Pashota. So we're going to continue to see him pop out.
Yeah, they really have. And Cole, I think this is a huge game for the Rangers. Obviously, it's the homecoming game. but it's so much more than that. This is a game that is really going to test Westborough. I expect it to be a low-scoring game. I expect it to be a battle, and I think so many people had questions going into the season. What would the Rangers be after losing so many key pieces last year?
Yep.
And we really don't know. I know they're 2-1, but they've had two relatively easy opponents the last 2 weeks. The first week they lost.
Right.
So this is a week for them to really prove themselves and say, hey, look, we lost some guys, but we're the same or a very similar team to what we were last year.
100%, no question about it. And we're here on the kickoff. Batia will boot it off from the 40-yard line.
Sometimes he likes to squib these kicks.
I know, it's interesting.
It is. If they scout a good deep runner.
And the kick is away. It's got some distance on it. Nice kick from Batia. Collected at about the 10-yard line. 15, 20, up the sideline.
Oh, no,
he's got a ton
space.
of room. He's got a ton of room, and he's out at about the 43-yard line. Great return to start the Shepherd Hill Rams.
Yeah, it's little plays like that. Little plays like that can make a whole lot of momentum in this game. So a nice start for Shepherd Hill. So Cole, run or pass on this first
Listen,
play?
I'm going to project run. I'm going to project run, but this, I hate to say it, but this will probably be one of the more boring offenses you will see this year. Take a look at how they set up. So it's near play action passes every time. They have two guys in the back choosing which one they want to go to. It's shaped like a Y. And they're going to do this nearly every play.
Yeah, so they're lined up in the same formation once again.
There's nothing there once again, and it looks like they'll have it at about 3rd and 11 now. You have to wonder, if things aren't going the way for Shepherd Hill in their first few drives, will they abandon their offensive strategy? I don't think they will.
I really don't think so. This is a Shepherd Hill offense, like I said. They run their same plays from 3rd grade to varsity, and so this is what they do. Will they maybe change where they're running? Maybe, but they're going to stick to what they know, and that's running the football.
100%, and setting up in the same position again, 3rd and 9 on the 42-yard line. QB is going to rule out it is a pass. Oh, he's got a ton of room there. Wow. Coverage is gone. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown for the Shepherd Hill Rams.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you didn't want if you're a Rangers fan. Obviously, the scouting report was run, 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 so when they throw in a pass, you're shocked, you're surprised, but you have to be there, and that's inexcusable for there to be that much separation between the wide receiver and either a cornerback or a safety.
And that's also a tremendous throw by the quarterback. Rolling away from the situation, away from his body, makes the play in over a 55-yard touchdown for Shepherd Hill on their first drive of the game.
And it looks like they're going for 2 here.
And doesn't look like he got it. He didn't. So 6-0 will remain the score here. 10:23 to go here.
Yeah, Cole, and you know what the number one thing that they say is never let a wide receiver in front of you. The safety should always be the furthest back.
Yep.
And on that play, the Rangers did not have a safety back.
That's what happens when you have to bite on the run so much. I mean, like, you're just left with a weakness. It's really tough. And it does kind of make the Shepherd Hill offense really unique. It really is a beautiful day for football. Like,
It's a fantastic day.
against, who did they beat? Against Sharon. It was a cold day. It really was. It was chilly up here. My father and I had to move down into one of the boxes because it was so cold. So it's nice to have a good day for football.
Yeah, it worked out great, especially for the homecoming festival and then this game. Great weather.
No
A
question.
nice student section in there.
Yeah, it actually is a very good collection of students.
First game that wasn't, Friday Night Lights for the Rangers.
It may be the only game all season that's not Friday Night Lights, except the Thanksgiving
Yeah,
game.
Thanksgiving, yep.
Oh, and it's an onside kick. Wow. And they got it. Wow. Westborough not expecting the onside kick. And Shepherd Hill recovers past the 50-yard line, and they'll have the ball again.
Wow. Yeah, that's... Shepherd Hill has all the momentum right now. There's no other way to put it. They have the momentum in their hands, and the Rangers need to do something.
That is all coaching. Like that is spectacular job by the Shepherd Hill coaching staff. Like recognizing that there was a lack of guys on the right and making that play, getting it past the 50. Great job by the kicker. So
yeah, I was about to say that was a beautiful kick. I mean, I didn't think it was going to make the distance, but it did.
Really well executed play from Shepherd Hill.
So the Rangers have still not touched the ball on the offensive side of things.
10:08 to go and ticking here in the first quarter. Really rough start here for Westborough, but looking to get things together here with a stop at about midfield. And he's got nothing once again. He's wrapped up, maybe got a yard or two. But they do get a few yards every time. Like they just chip away, and clearly that's their strategy.
They do, and they line up in a very similar formation regardless of pass or run. So you have to think here, maybe they'll throw it again. That's how they got the Rangers off guard in the first play and ultimately scored the touchdown. Also interesting that they went for two there.
It is interesting that they went for two. I agree. Maybe their kicker's just not strong enough, but. So 3rd and 7 here for Shepherd Hill on the Rangers 46. Oh, QB slips, and he's brought down.
Tackle made by Thomas Cashman. Nice play there. He read it beautifully.
Got a couple yards. Looks like it'll be about 4th and 5, and they're set up to go for it.
Yeah, it looks like special teams is coming on now. But I did talk with Eric last, and he said this team is not afraid to run the ball on 4th down. They're daring, and especially coming in as probably the underdog in this game. If they have to do what they have to do to get the win. So if that means
100%.
go for it on 4th down, that's what that means.
They are going to punt it away. Wickline it back at about the 15. He collects it, and he's got some for a return. 20-25, and he's brought down at about the 28-yard line. Decent return from Sam Wickline to get the Rangers started on their first offensive possession. That was Brady. Thank you, Justin. That was Brady. My apologies, Brady. Brady's going to be upset with me.
Maybe a little bit upset, but it's all right. Nice little move there from Chappie.
That was a nice move from Chappie. I should have known. Wick always wears the pink undershirt. So I should have known that. Well, even though Brady is wearing the pink arm sleeve today. Oh, yep, offsides, encroachment on the defense. Interesting decision by the cornerback to hit Brady in his shoulder before the play even began. But Brady's receiving man-on-man coverage, press man. So, and Brady has an ability to get past people like that. So, I mean.
Yeah, there have been some plays this year where Pashota made a throw, and it looked like it was going to get picked off, and Brady just mossed the guy to make the catch. So, especially in one-on-one coverage here, you have to think that's their best cornerback.
He's just going to try and bully him off the line. Malouk's got some space. Malouk up the line, and he's brought down at about the Rangers' 43-yard line. A solid run from Malouk Newtu.
Yeah, very nice run there by Maluk. Got outside.
Big run there down.
Yeah, that is true. They're just going to try and bully Brady off the line so he can't get past them. That guy's strong. So it's going to be interesting to see what they can do. Brady is off the line right now. Interesting setup.
Oh.
Andrew design run is space up the middle, across the 50-yard line, brought down in Shepherd Hill territory.
Yeah, it looked like it was almost offsides again, but I guess not, but it didn't matter because Pashota took it himself to move the chains.
So a solid start to this game. I mean, both teams playing at a good level on both sides. I mean, besides the one mistake from Westborough. Pashota's got a nice design run here. He's got more than it certainly appeared at first, maybe four yards on the play. 6 yards on the play, so they give him a generous spot, and it's 2nd and 4 for the Rangers.
Yeah, that's one of Andrew's unique plays. Like, he loves to run that, and then I think he had a read option there. He could have passed it over to Maluk, but he took it himself there for a solid gain of 6. He's a heavy runner.
He is a heavy runner.
You think he's a passer too, but he really does like to run the ball.
Pashota frustrated with the timeout. Very frustrated. Wow. No, it appears something's wrong with his armband. Maybe not staying on him. So we'll go into the break. 5:52 here to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 4 for the Rangers on the Shepherd Hill 41-yard line. We'll be back. So we're back in action here. 2nd and 4.
Looks like Dylan Fisher's in motion.
And they blew it dead. Doesn't really matter because Westborough recovered it back, but.
Pass by number 12, Andrew Pashota. Caught by number 3, Justin Cafferty.
J-Mac coughs it up.
Yeah, and you got to remember, J-Mac, it's his first year playing football, you know.
And he's been excellent.
He has. He really has.
He's done a great job adapting to the offense. They used him in every which way, offensively and defensively. So he's been a great addition in replacement to the seniors they lost last year.
Yeah, and you also got to mention Dylan Fisher in that mix, too. He's come up big.
No question about it. Dylan Fisher has had some nice moments for this Rangers football team. Certainly a contributor for their 2-1 record. There's a bee chasing me, it appears.
4th and 3 call. Do you go for it here for the Westborough Rangers?
I do. I mean,
4th and 1.
4th and 2 now. It appears Shepherd Hill's all the momentum. It doesn't appear that way. That's how it is. It's a fact. So Westborough needs to change something up here. I do think this is a great decision for them to go here on 4th and 2.
I agree. I don't like a run up the middle. I never do on 4th down.
Me neither.
But something else.
And Peixoto's going to keep it himself, and it's a fumble by
it's a fumble.
Nutu.
Get on it, Malou.
He's going to jump on it and stay there, and Shepherd Hill will collect at nearly midfield. A really rough development for Westborough. Westborough really hasn't been able to perfect that play all year. That's the second time that exact situation has happened on the pitch fumble.
Yeah, but you got to give credit to Maluk diving on that ball there. You know, he could have been risky and tried to pick it up and get the first down, but you make the safe play, you jump on the ball so that nothing bad happens.
No question about it. You don't want to let it get scooped up and thrown into the end zone for Shepherd Hill. And wow, they got a ton of space. He's got plenty of room. 30-yard line, 25, brought down at about the 20. And Shepherd Hill has about a 25-yard gain on their first play of the possession.
Yeah, it's a beautiful run there. Great design.
It's a tougher offense to stop than it appears on the surface.
Yeah, because look at where number 10 is, and he somehow gets the handoff. He comes like around the edge there for another carry. So that's 2 plays in a row now. But this time Westborough blows it up. And great tackle there by Eric Last on the play before. Because if Eric Last didn't dive there, that guy was gone for 6.
100%. It's another run. Can't really see who has the ball, but there's a huge mix-up in the middle. Maybe gets a couple, and we're on to 3rd down. Mr. Martin scouring to see what's going on here in the Westborough football arena. So 3rd and 5 for Shepherd Hill. For some reason the scoreboard hasn't been fixed yet, but 3rd and 5 is what it is. On the 16-yard line of the Rangers. So Shepherd Hill is in field goal range, but I find it hard to believe that they're going to kick a field goal.
Yeah, I mean, if they didn't take an extra point.
No. They're not going to kick a field goal this close.
And this is what makes the Shepherd Hill offense so unique. See, number 10 right there, he oftentimes gets the run, and there was 4 on the other end, so it's not usually a run up the middle. Usually it's one of the guys on the outside, comes around
100%
for a little scoop, so you never know, and then once in a while they will run it. And Cole, what have they run it the last 7 plays? So one of these times they are going to pass it.
I guess it was 2nd down. So now it's 3rd and 3. Okay, so it is 3rd and 2 now. On 4th and 2. The scoreboard is a little inconsistent. I'm not really sure what's going on, but
so you were right. You got to go.
I was right. So I do got to go with my gut. I was correct on that statement. 4th and 2 for Shepherd Hill on the Rangers' 14-yard line. What a big stop this would be for the Westborough Rangers.
Yeah, this is a huge play right here. 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Let's see what the Rangers do defensively.
And they don't get the stop. He'll squeak through inside the 10. And seems to be some beef there. Uh-oh. Mikey pushed someone. Mikey Montalvo. Not commonly seen to start anything.
Another toss. Beautiful tackle there.
Wow, and he's brought down hard. A monstrous tackle from Jake Martin, Thomas Cashman. You know, if I had to pick 2 people to be tackled by, I don't think those 2 guys would be on top of my list.
No, I don't think
I don't think I'd be wanting to be tackled by those 2 men.
Although I don't think it's fun to be tackled in general.
I don't really think it is, no matter who it is, but certainly inflicts a little more damage if you're being tackled by Thomas Cashman or Jake Martin. So 2nd and 12, minute 07. It's a pass play, wide open in the end zone, caught, touchdown Shepherd Hill. 2nd time, 2 passes, 2 touchdowns. No way you can stop this monstrous offense. Wow, that's just so tough to stop. They just have the offensive, they have their tight ends squeak out to the side. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, when you run the ball 8, 9, 10 times in a row, what do you think is going to happen on the 11th time? You think it's going to be a run. And then when they surprise you and they throw the pass in the exact same formation, you're caught off guard and the guy's wide open. And it's the same guy who's been wide open 2 times in a row. And like you said, Cole, great call. Two throws, 2 touchdowns.
Right. Chapman can't get there.
I think
he
made a
didn't
push.
get it.
I
What a
think
play by Chapman.
He pushed him out of bounds. He knew he didn't have the space to tackle him. So beautiful high IQ play by number 10, Brady Chapman.
That's an awesome play.
Shoving him out of bounds.
That's an awesome play from Brady Chapman. Really big heads up, smart play, and that just saved 2 points off the scoreboard for Shepherd Hill.
Yeah, you knew he wasn't going to be able to get there for the tackle, so he pushed him out of bounds. Really, really great play.
So Westborough will get their second possession of the game. Scores 12-0 here in Westborough. 2 passes, 64 yards, 2 for 2, 64 yards, 2 touchdowns for the Shepherd Hill quarterback.
So Westborough trailing 12-0 here early with 59 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And Cole, I really think the Westborough Rangers play better when they're attacking and when they're aggressive. So
no question.
They're down 12-0 right now. You have to think that the intensity starts to kick in a little bit. More pass plays, you know, that urge to score the football is only increasing.
100%.
Dylan Fisher and Brady Chapman are deep here for the Rangers.
Westborough being weary of the onside kick, and they'll come again.
Onside kick.
And it's going to go out of bounds, and that's a penalty. So Rangers will take over in tremendous position. I forget if that's a 10 or I believe that's a 10-yard penalty. So they'll take over on the 40.
Yeah, Cole, and I know it's easy for me to say now that they didn't get the onside kick, but I didn't like that call. You already got it one time.
I agree.
What are the chances you're getting an onside kick 2 times in a row?
Right. It feels a little aggressive. I mean,
very aggressive.
Especially up 12-0. I mean, if you're down a touchdown, I could get it just to play a little more aggressively, or you're against a substantially better team. But Justin has a B on his head, so I'm trying to get it off. If you're playing against a substantially better team or you're losing, I totally get that call. Otherwise, not really feeling it. But you know what? For the Rangers' benefit, we'll take it. They'll take over on the 40. Okay, I guess we didn't get a good spot at all. So on the 47.
Yeah, Colin, going back to your point, though, Shepherd Hill is a relatively, high underdog going into this game. Westborough's ranked 17 in Division III, and Shepherd Hill's ranked 19 in D4. So they're ranked two slots lower, but they're a full division lower.
Right.
Now, what does that mean? You never know. It's high school football. Some team could come in here as a complete underdog or a complete, and flip and completely win the game, but flip the switch. But you don't know.
It's interesting because Shepherd Hill is Division II in basketball and Division IV in football. You don't see that huge of a discrepancy that often. So it's a pass play. Chapman, open downfield. He's got it, brings it in at the 10-yard line. And the coaches up here go bananas. Move over. A great catch from Chapman. That's a 40-yard catch.
That was a beautiful toss by Andrew Peixoto. One of the best I've ever seen him make. Absolutely slung that thing down the field. I mean, Brady Chapman had him beat, no doubt, but, I mean, that was placed right into his hands.
That was a beautiful throw.
And he really didn't have to do much movement.
So first and goal for the Rangers here with 51 seconds to go in the quarter. It's a handoff to Maluk. Maluk up the middle. Down at about the 5, so a 3-yard gain from Maluk as time ticks down in the first.
Yeah, Colin, as great of a season as Maluk's had, he still has not had his first touchdown. And I've talked to him, and he said, I really want it. I really, really want it. So he's still in there. Maybe he'll get his first one today.
That'd be awesome. That'd be great to see from Maluk, and he surely has a lot to bring to this team. Peixoto will take it himself. Doesn't have enough. Brought down at about the 2. So third and goal. The referee signaling the end of the first quarter. So Shepherd Hill 12, Rangers 0 at the end of the first quarter here at Joseph R. Mooney Field.
Brings up third down goal. the end of the first quarter.
It's been a fun game so far. It really has. I mean,
It has been. The Rangers trail 12-0, but they really have only had 2 possessions with the ball. So here they are about to score, and the Rangers have a strong kicker in Arian Bhatia. He could easily kick this field goal right now, but if I'm the Rangers, especially being that I'm down 12-0, I think I really go for it on 4th down, because what does 3 points do for you in a game like this?
not much.
I mean, when you're down 12-0, 6 points is much more substantial than 3. It's double.
What?
6 points is double 3. So.
It is double 3. It is certainly double.
Thanks to all my math teachers.
That's well, you've been taught well, Justin. Double. So
3 times 2 equals 6.
Sure does. Sure does. 1-by-1 math equation. So Rangers and Shepherd Hill will flip sides. And the student section is very filled today, like overfilled. It's filling into the next section. That's not something you see very frequently in Westborough sports at all.
Third down here, and it looks like the whole right side of the field is wide open.
Yeah, there literally is nothing going on there. Pashota will take it back himself, in for the score! Andrew Pashota gets his 3rd running touchdown of the year, and Rangers get their first 6 on the board here today.
Yeah, beautiful play there by number 12. On 2nd down, what did he do? QB sneak. 3rd down, what did he do? QB sneak, and ultimately he got in.
And Bhatia knocks it through right up the middle, so it'll be 12-7 here, and Shepherd Hill will receive the kickoff.
Yeah, Colin, I don't want to say for sure, but having a kicker on your team versus not having a kicker on your team is a big difference.
It is.
I don't know, I don't want to say for sure that Shepherd Hill doesn't have a kicker, but it appears that way as they went for 2 both times.
Yep, no question. And they're not kicking it long, they're kicking it onside, so.
Also very true. Well, Cole, we both expected a very low-scoring affair here, but it may be the opposite.
It sure may be, and I mean, high scoring in terms of high school football, so neither defense is really playing tremendously. So we'll see some holes for sure. And wow, a squib kick from Bhatia, collected at about the 25-yard line, looking for space, bouncing off tacklers, and thrown down at the 31-yard line. So nose tackle number 66, the one who got into a scuffle with one of our players earlier, snapping the ball. It's another dump-off run. He's got nothing. He's brought down near the line of scrimmage, maybe gets 1 or 2 yards. So a great defensive play by Westborough Rangers.
Yeah, Colin, I don't really think that the Shepherd Hill Rams expect to get much on these little run plays. I think the idea is you really bunch up Westborough, you make them think run, 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 and then you catch them off guard for a long pass play.
No question about it, and it's worked.
It has.
I mean, Westborough continues to bite. And it's a QB run now. Gets some decent yardage
Yeah,
there.
they have so many counters. Did you see that play right there? He acted like he was going to run it, and he took it himself. He like spun off of his own running back for a nice little gain there.
I mean, this is one of the way more unique offenses I've ever seen in high school football. Like, probably the most. And for the amount of high school football games that I've watched all over the state, it's been really unique to see.
Yeah, and this is at the varsity level. I mean, imagine seeing fifth graders playing the same offense.
You know, I'd be irritated if I was a fifth grade coach and I had to game plan against this offense. And it's a run, nothing there, brought down near the line of scrimmage. So 4th down. Will the special teams come out?
I mean, you have to think punt here. They're in their own territory. Sorry. So,
but no one's going back for the Rangers. So it looks as of now if they're going to go for it on 4th and 5 on their own 37. Wouldn't that be
very risky call? They could also try and get them off sides, and then bring.
That may be what they're doing.
So don't jump. Don't jump.
Do not jump. And great patience by the Westborough Rangers defense. It's a false start, and out the special teams will come.
False start. And Shepherd Hill. Open. 4th down and 9.
So 4th and 10, and they will punt it. So here's Jake Martin, and I can't see you back. Oh, it's Brady Chapman and Jake Martin back to return the punt.
Oh, that's a nice punt.
It's a great punt. Brady has the return, and he gets across the 45 up to about the 47 near midfield. A solid return from Chapman once again. 9:08 here to go in the second quarter. 12 for Shepherd Hill, 7 for Westborough. And I'd like to discuss the implementation of the instant replay from Westborough TV. I was watching the broadcast last week, and I saw instant replay. And I was like, wow, that's a new addition. It is actually great. So
that is very cool for high school football.
So I'd like to applaud Westborough TV for adding such a unique feature. Well, not unique, but exciting feature, no question. Justin's being held, there's no call, and Andrew Pachot is brought down with very little to gain.
Yeah, nice tackle there by number 85. It looked like Pachot had a lot of room if he had gotten away.
Second down.
Watch McCafferty here one-on-one on the left side.
The very physical cornerback. Clearly that's their design. It's another run play. So it seems that Westborough strategy here today, they can't seem to get their receivers loose. The cornerbacks are really physical, so it looks like they're gonna lean on the run a lot.
Yeah, I think they only have one completion, and that was that dart to Brady Chapman down the field.
That was a dime.
That was a very nice pass and catch.
It was a nice throw and catch. Great pair. Been great all season. So a 3rd and 5 for the Rangers here, across midfield into Shepherd Hill 48-yard line.
Yeah, this time it's Chapman matched up one-on-one on the left side.
And Brady, I believe, will get the false start, perhaps. Oh, wow, so Rangers will get the first down. It looked like Brady moved a little early, but ref didn't see it.
Offside, defense.
It is offside, so Rangers will get the first down on a penalty.
Yeah, Cole, and in such a contested battle like this, it's the little plays that matter.
100%.
A flag like that, that's 5 yards. Oh, what is 5 yards? 5 yards is a big difference, and that adds up over time.
No question about it. And a few games ago against Sharon, a lot of penalties were called, and Rangers seem to struggle with that a lot. So it's nice to see that they're kind of bouncing back in that direction. Run up the middle on first down. No, it wasn't first down. It was 3rd and 1, but I believe he got the first. He did. Jake Martin gets the carry.
Yeah, and it's so much more than just penalties, right? I mean, who wins the turnover battle? That is such a key thing. And especially against the Shepherd Hill offense, where they're so run heavy, it's going to be hard to get an interception. So unless you're going for the ball and getting a fumble recovery, you're likely going to lose that category. So how are you going to win in other aspects of the game?
No question about it. Chapman matched up one-on-one on the left. He has some space. He tosses it up to him. He's behind him. He's got it at the 11-yard line. Another completion to Brady Chapman. And by signal, appears that penalty is on the defense.
Yeah, Chapman had him beat, but 23 clearly was holding them. Should have been a pass interference call, but it didn't matter for Brady as he caught the ball regardless.
So Brady now is 2 for 70 on the day. The Rangers have 2 completions. Brady has 2 catches.
Yeah, nice job of Peixoto getting rid of that. He had pressure coming. Number 85 was coming at him fast, but he got rid of it.
Brady's just having an awesome year.
He really is.
Brady's like excellent. He didn't play receiver last year. He played very little wideout. And Maluk will get the carry up through. Oh! Can't get there. Stopped at the 1.
1 yard away from what he was dreaming of.
You have to think if they'll give it to him again.
Yeah, and going back to Brady, I talked with him last year and he said, I'm not likely going to be playing in college. And now, after having such a dominant first few games to the season, he said, maybe I should play football.
Right. And so it's really interesting to see what Brady Chapman will do with his college future, because he's going to have some D3 options. There's no question about it. And run up the middle. Who got it in? I couldn't tell.
I think it was Jake Martin with the fullback dive.
And Jake Martin will get in for the score, so Rangers take the lead here in Westborough, 13-12. And a nice fullback dive from Jake Martin. Gotta love everything about high school football. High school football is a great time. Great time. Bhatia knocks it through once again, continues his streak, other than the one that was blocked, of not missing an extra point in the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, really impressive there by Bhatia. I'd like to see him get some more field goals now. He had actually a field goal, I believe, last week. It was a 29-yarder. So in high school, that's a decent kick.
That's solid, yeah. No question about it.
So Cole, the Rangers were down 12-0. Now they're up 14-12. A big swing for the Rangers.
Yep, no question about it. This has been huge, led certainly by Andrew Peixoto and Brady Chapman, just driving them down into the red zone both times. They started with good field position both times, which has been really helpful. So see what the Rangers can get a nice stop here, approaching the end of the first half.
Received on the 30-yard line by number 1, Logan Goldberg, for a short return, met by a group of Rangers tacklers.
So Shepherd Hill will take over here. 5:09 here to go in the second quarter on the 35-yard line. It's a run right there. They have nothing. Brought down at about the line of scrimmage. Tries to stretch it out after he's down. An interesting technique.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Eric Last. He read it beautifully.
By the way, a bunch of Shepherd Hill fans in the crowd today. Like their section is certainly filled up from about a few feet right to where we are all the way to the right. That is all Shepherd Hill. So impressive to see their fan base come out almost an hour to watch them play. It's another run. Gets a few, but nothing big. Looks like it's gonna be third and medium again, not Thord. Third and medium once again.
So look out, Cole. You never know. Maybe a pass here on
I
third
know.
down.
That's what I'm thinking about. No pass. Wow, double handoff. Nothing for him. Nothing for him. Brought down about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. In Shepherd Hill, we left with another fourth down.
Yeah, that was very interesting. I've never seen a double reverse, or let alone just a regular reverse, so tight. Usually a reverse is a wide run. That was like a reverse
That's
almost
crazy.
up the middle.
That's crazy. They do that so efficiently. I wonder if it's possible to be like an underweight offensive lineman. Like really, really light.
You know, it's a good question. I think a lot of it is
Gonna let it
skill.
bounce, and it'll creep into the end zone. Oh.
Cole, I think a lot of it is skill, but at the same time, you have to be strong and you have to be able to hold your own, because you're protecting your quarterback. And if the guy's stronger than you, he's going to knock you over and ultimately get there. So I don't know.
It'll be first and 10 Rangers on their own 20-yard line with 3 minutes left to go in the half.
So the Rangers will have the ball first and 10 on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, nice chance for the Rangers to extend their lead.
Wonder if we'll see some pass plays, time ticking down in the second or in the first half. So wonder if you see Pashota stretch out the field again. McCafferty in motion. 4 on the right now. Wow. Loading up the right side, no one on the left side. Turns, fires over to Maluk. He's got some space across the 25-30. And he's off to the 35. Oh, did he fumble? Oh, no.
I think he was down.
They're saying he was down, I believe. I'm not sure they've made a call yet. And they give it to Shepherd Hill. Maluk Nutu coughs up the ball with 2:55 here to go.
It's his first fumble of the season, but I really don't know that that's the right call.
Yeah, I don't either.
Could we go to the Westborough TV replay? Did they do that?
They can't do that, but that's a tremendous idea. But it doesn't.
So Westborough TV, if you're listening, maybe we need some replays, because I do not think that's the right call. And that is a huge momentum switch, especially with 2:55 left.
And the field position.
Yeah, beautiful field position. And, you know, now the momentum switches. And here they go with their boring offense once again.
Once again. It is a pass. He's got someone open, And oh my goodness! Holy moly! Westborough knocks it away into the hands of another Shepherd Hill receiver, and they score.
Wow, I haven't seen a play like that in a long time.
So that is now 3 passes, 3 completions, 99 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
And that's just
for
unlucky.
Shepherd Hill.
That's just unlucky.
That's so unlucky. Wow, that
should have been picked off.
That is a killer, nothing short of it.
Cole, that should have been picked off. He had his hand on it. Honestly, did a good thing. Usually, 99% of the time, he knocks it away. That's a nice play by the defenseman. But if you're Shepherd Hill, you were in the right place at the right time.
And he's coming around the edge. Looks like he has him, doesn't have him, and he's knocked short. No dice, and he's stopped. Shepherd Hill has failed to convert all 3 2-point conversions, and it's 18 to 14.
Yeah, at what point are they going to go with the field goal or the extra point?
I guess they won't. So Westborough will have some time to take over here to make up their loss on the last drive. Wow. 3 passes, 3 completions, 99 yards, 3 touchdowns for this QB today. You know, he's taking advantage of his opportunities.
The quarterback?
Yeah. Like, he's made good throws.
Oh, I don't know that last one was a good
but it was
throw.
close, and he was off his back foot, kind of.
It was a tough throw to make, but I don't know. It could have easily been picked off.
The first throw was great.
The first 2 were very nice, but granted, they were wide open.
They were.
So the Rangers once again are down 4 with 2:45 remaining. Luckily, that was a pretty fast conversion for the Shepherd Hill Rams, so the Rangers will have time to maybe convert before half.
That's just a killer way on a possession. That sucks all the momentum out of you. It really does. So that's a tough way. See if the Rangers can bounce back. Potential Batia field goal here. Oh, and it is oh my goodness. And Chapman tries to pick it up, but it's fumbled out of bounds, so no problem at all there. The Rangers will collect at about the 32.
Rangers with 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, this is a big 2:44 here. This could be literally the difference between a win and a loss for the Rangers tonight.
So 1st and 10 for the Rangers on the 32, 18 Shepherd Hill, 14 Westborough, 2:44 here to go in the half. What do we got for you, boys? Come on. It's a stack. Oh, a bounce pass tossed up. Into the PI. They'll get the spot foul. Wow, that's huge. Is that Fisher down the field?
Now, did you notice that Chapman threw that with his left hand? He may be ambidextrous. I've talked to him about it. I don't know if he's like fully ambidextrous, but he's as close to it as there really is possible. He catches with his right, he throws with his left. I believe he bats with his left. He's a 3-sport athlete, but
he bats with his right?
Oh, he bats with his right. And he also kind of shoots with his right. So, I don't know. It's very interesting. You know what he writes with?
I don't. I believe he writes with his right hand. I do have math class with Brady Chap. That was a solid throw too. I mean, if Fisher wasn't being held, I'm sure he could have made that play. He put it right only where he could get it.
Oh, back in the day, Chapman was a quarterback.
He was.
So
he sure was.
A little bit of Julian Edelman action.
Absolutely. So it won't be a spot foul. I keep forgetting in high school you don't get the spot foul. So a 15-yard penalty. J-Mac one-on-one on the left. And Pashota will take the run himself. He's got space, 45-40. Brought in at about the 37-yard line. Late hit potentially. They won't get the call, but that's a tremendous run. That's about a 16-yard run for Andrew Pashota.
And the Westborough Rangers first down.
Yeah, once again, Andrew Pashota using his feet to get to the outside and pick up a first down for the Rangers. Also key that he got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And Fisher makes the catch. 35, brought down at about the 32. So that's about a 6-yard completion for Fisher. That's his second catch of the year. So 2nd and 3 for the Rangers on Shepherd Hill 37-yard line. See what Andrew has to deliver here. Drops back, tosses it up. Is that Chapman? And it's knocked down.
There's a flag. There's a flag.
Potential holding call on the secondary.
It looked like Cashman was open there.
I think they're going to get the holding call. And I believe that's a 10-yard penalty, so that would be nice to advance the ball past the 30-yard line.
Pashota's done a nice job today of getting a lot of guys involved. He just hit Dillon. He obviously hit Chapman a few times. McCafferty had a nice catch. So the only one that really hasn't gotten involved so far has been Thomas Cashman.
And Justin McCafferty hasn't really fed much.
Yeah, not a ton.
It's really been all Brady and Andrews thus far. You haven't seen a ton of other contributions.
And Maluk.
Malouk's made some plays.
Had some nice
no
runs.
question about it. Malouk's made some nice plays and he has some quality yardage, I'm sure. So McCafferty one-on-one on the left. They haven't been able to take advantage of this all day today. There's 3 on the right, 2 defenders on the right. McCafferty being held. Cashman, speaking of the devil, comes down at the 10-yard line for the first down.
He just needed that little extra push of motivation call.
Yep, exactly. That's all he needed to hear. That's all he needed to hear. So Rangers will have it 1st and goal.
The clock is ticking with 1:15 to go here in the first half. Sorry. Yeah, potentially could be an Arden Bhatia field goal if the Rangers don't get in time. And that's where it helps to have a nice kicker.
Exactly, no question about it. Chapman on one-on-one on the left. Steps over a quick
offside
play, and they're going to shut it down.
Looked like number 88 jumped there on the defensive side of things.
Offside, on the defense. Will be 1st and goal from the top.
Clock still ticking, 37 seconds and counting. It's a run from Andrew Pashota. Does he have what it takes? He does! Andrew Pashota in for the touchdown, and the Rangers snag back the lead. 20-14 is the score. Pashota with his 2nd of the day, and there's 29 seconds to go here in this first half, so see what Shepherd Hill can do with it. So Bhatia looking to put Rangers up by 3 here. Make it a field goal, within a field goal game. And he knocks it through once again. You have to wonder how the refs can tell if it went in or not.
Yeah, they go in that like specific angle so that they can see, but it can be hard to tell from certain locations.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to tell from up here, certainly.
Especially watching on TV. Like, I watch NFL games and I'm like, did that go in?
Right.
So still 29 seconds, probably not enough, especially considering they don't have a kicker. So we think.
So tons of scoring early here in Westborough.
I know, exactly what we did not expect.
So 21-18, Rangers lead on pace for a 42-36 final. I still cannot fathom how Shepherd Hill has thrown 3 passes and has 3 touchdowns. That is absurd.
That's the Shepherd Hill. That's the Shepherd Hill way of doing things, I guess.
Is it the Shepherd Hill way of doing things? According to goalie, it's the Shepherd way of doing things.
With that logic, they're on pace for 6 throws, 6 touchdowns.
They are on pace for that, certainly. Brought down at about the 35-yard line. Not a ton of time to do much for Shepherd Hill. You have to wonder if they'll just pass it or they'll just run out the clock.
Yeah, and you notice the very first kick of the game for Batia was a deep kick, nice kick, but the returner had a very nice run, and since then they've went squib, squib, squib. And Cole, if they want to do anything, they're going to have to pass it.
And it doesn't appear like they're going to. And they appear to be running it in to the half. So Rangers 21. Hold on a second here. Looks like they're going to snap the ball again. Will they pass it? No, they will not. Oh my. Some space, no space. And Chapman bounces off of him. Wow. That was certainly not flattering for Brady, but, you know, that's all right. 21-18 is the score going into the half. Rangers lead, and the Rangers will receive the second half kickoff. My name is Cole Altman, and I'm here with my partner,
Justin Goldberg.
And we'll be back after the half.
I'd like to remind everyone tonight's Westborough High School Boosters sponsor Salt Lake. Whether you're searching for your first home, need a bigger yard to toss the ball around, or ready to sell your longtime home, your local realtor, Jennifer Giuliano of Keller Williams Realty of Boston Metro West, is here to help. She's assisted buyers, sellers, and investors since 2000, and many of your neighbors. If you're buying or selling your goals, Jennifer will guide you every step of the way. Connect with her on Facebook, Instagram, or reach out at www.jennifersoldmyhome.com. She'll make it happen, you'll make it home. Westborough Rangers marching band is taking the field for your halftime entertainment as they present their 2024 halftime show. On the bandstand, a celebration of American big band music. Today's homecoming performance will include the R&B swing rendition of Take the A-Train, Sing, 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 and It Don't Mean a Thing. The band is led onto the field by drum majors Anastasia Latour and Jay Kata. They are under the direction of Evan Doyle with the assistance of Shiva Kabasi. The R&B color guard is instructed by Avery Doyle. team for our Westborough High School Rangers marching band.
No. What? No, these are so comfy though. They're so comfy. They're so comfy. Hey, coach.
As we get ready to start the second half, it's 21 Rangers, 18 Shepherd Hill. Rangers are preparing to receive the kick.
Kick is away, and they collect the onside kick. Savante Walker makes the clutch play. I'm still waiting on my partner, but that's all right. We'll carry on until Justin Goldberg makes his return.
Shepherd Hill, 49 yards.
Likely dilly-dallying or something of that sort. So across the 50-yard line into Shepherd Hill territory, the Rangers will take it over on the 49. (21-18) is the score, and this is the first play of the second half. And Pashota running with it across the 50. And up to the 46-yard line, looking like he probably got a 3-yard gain, nothing crazy to start the half.
5 yards. Brings up second down.
So a 40-yard gain for Pashota on that QB sneak. QB run, not a sneak. Goldie! He's made his return. In a play-action pass, Chapman has some room. Uh-oh. Oh, he can't make the play. That would have been spectacular.
Incomplete pass there by number 12, Andrew Pashota. Off the hill, receiver number 10, Brady Chapman.
Almost brought it in. Chapman, that would have been an excellent play, but just a foot high, almost had it. Goldberg brought me a snack, a Three Musketeers bar to be specific. That handsome devil. That handsome devil.
See, there was a reason why I took a little bit longer.
Listen, I appreciate it. As I'm eating, as I announced. 3rd and 6 on the 45 for the Westborough Rangers. It's a play action. Looking for Cashman. Launches downfield. He's got Chapman wide open. Just a few feet long. Oh, no.
Yeah, he just overthrew that.
That had touchdown written all over it, top, bottom, and sideways. Just couldn't make the play, and you have to see if Westborough Special Teams is going to come out in no man's land here.
Yeah, he had him beat too. That had a chance to be a really spectacular play for the Rangers.
Looks like the Rangers are going to go for it. Wow, some aggressive coaching. I don't mind it from Coach Beveridge. Very nice play, and 4th and 6. They're looking again. They got Fisher. Is it enough? He's got enough! What an effort by Dylan Fisher!
Nice IQ play there by number 5, Dylan Fisher, to extend. Looked like originally he wasn't going to get the first down. And remember, that's his first year playing football, so really smart play there by Dylan.
That's a spectacular job, right? He looked like he was going to be brought down a yard short, extends his body, fights through the defender, and gets the first down. A much-needed conversion for the Rangers. Goldberg, do they still serve cup of noodles at the...
They do. They do.
Might have to go get myself one of those. Oh, he jumps off, and that's a 5-yard penalty. Get Rangers 5 yards closer to the end zone.
The Rangers have been very disciplined here in terms of penalties. Shepherd Hill continues to fail in that category.
Chapman one-on-one on the right. Safety somewhat lurking, and it's a run play. Maluk's got a little bit of space. Up to the inside. Maybe a few yards. Definitely a few yards.
First down run there by...
And he gets about 8? Did he get 8? No. No, he got 4. No. Yes, he did get 4.
Looked like he had room to get outside for maybe more yardage, but he cut it inside.
Fisher getting bubble coverage. Watch him to come across the middle, and they'll jump off sides again. Oh, they'll get the false start. No false start. Is it offsides or false start? It is a 5-yard penalty, so the Rangers will get the automatic first.
First down.
Time continues to run. 8:50 to go here in the third quarter. Rangers 21, Shepherd Hill 18.
Yeah, Cole, and you can't expect to win a game when you're jumping off sides continuously. And when you're, like we talked about before, it's the little things. It's the loose balls. It's the turnover battle. It's who's drawing more flags. And clearly Shepherd Hill is not disciplined thus far.
Pashota didn't get much there. 3-yard gain on the play, but they are using Pashota a lot more in the run game than we've seen all season, which is nice to see. They clearly see a weakness.
Yeah, one thing you have to give credit to the Rangers is they do their scouting report.
They do. There's no question about it. There's absolutely no question. I
mean, you could say it's just high school football, but at the end of the day, you know, They're practicing and playing games 6 days a week. They're doing film. They're, over the summer, they're in the weight room. I mean, they are constantly working.
Oh, it didn't look. I think it hit the ground. It was down. Didn't make the catch, so Pashota bailed out of it there. McCafferty was not looking back at the ball, so it's 3rd and 7 for the Rangers.
Yeah, it looks like just some sort of miscommunication there. Pashota saw something that McCafferty didn't.
There's someone in the crowd right now who has a defense sign. It's just a picket fence. How creative. Just gotta applaud that. So 20-yard line, 3rd and 7 for the Rangers. This is a big series of events here to see if the Rangers can make it a 2-possession game. Pashota drops back off his back foot, and he kicks it out to Maluk Nutu. Across the 20, up to the 18, 17, perhaps the 16. So they'll be within 3 or 4 yards of the first down on 4th.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 7. Are the Rangers going to go with their kicker, Aryan Bhatia, or do you go for it here?
I think they're going to go for it on 4th
They
and
may
3.
try and draw them off sides.
They may, but they've been aggressive all game. You have to think they're going to let it fly again here. I mean, they went for it on 4th and 6, and they got it with Fisher.
Well, so 24-18 would make it it would still be a 1-possession game. So maybe they want to extend it to 2-possession.
You have to think a run is coming here. You have to think a run. Yep, absolutely, right up the gut. I don't know if he has enough. Does he have enough is the question. The spot is placed, so they're going to bring out the chains. And they're going to bring out the chains.
It's so hard to tell, and a lot of it just depends on the refs and where they sweat. Like, I always wondered, when there's a fumble and there's 10 guys in a huge pile, big dudes, how do you possibly know who has the ball?
It's tough. And imagine how excited you get as the chain guy if you get to run on the field and measure.
All the pressure's on you.
Everyone's
10
looking.
seconds of play, playtime.
You're getting all the looks at that very moment. So Rangers got the first down, and it'll be 1st and 10 on the Shepherd Hill 16.
It'll be 1st and 10 on about the 12-yard line.
Snapped, off to Nutu, off to the outside, to the inside. He's got some room. Brought down at the 5, that's a nice 8-yard gain, and Maluk is having a nice day.
He really is, and he's still eager for his first touchdown here as he gets closer and closer each time. You think he's going to get it, but, I mean, you never know. This could be the play right here.
Sure could.
Because usually when you're this close to scoring, you run the ball. You don't usually pass it unless it becomes a 3rd down situation.
Second and 2 on the 5, looking to convert to 1st and goal. Andrew to the left, looking for his 3rd of the day, and he'll have it! Andrew Pashota, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the day. A monstrous performance from him and the Westborough Rangers, and they take the 27-18 lead.
Yeah, that's a really big score there for the Rangers. Scoring a touchdown as opposed to a field goal is a huge difference, and now Bhatia here on the extra point try. Cole, I know you're a big fantasy football guy. How many points does Andrew have today? He's got 3 rushing touchdowns, a couple of deep passes to Chapman. He's had himself a day.
Well, he's thrown he has thrown a touchdown. So he has 4 total touchdowns, 3 running, 1 passing, so that's 22 points itself.
Who was his passing touchdown to? Are you sure? I don't know that he has a passing touchdown.
I feel like who scored the first time then?
I think it, yikes.
Yikes, that is not a great look.
Putting all the pressure on me, Cole. I think the first touchdown of the game started with that long throw to Chapman, and then did Peixoto run it in?
Does he have 4 rushing touchdowns?
No, I don't think so. Oh, Jake Martin. Jake Martin's got the fullback dive, and then Andrew has the other 3. So all 4 touchdowns have been on the ground.
So he doesn't have a passing touchdown. Excuse me. So 18 points just right there, plus his rushing yardage. You got to think he's in the 25 range right now. He's having a nice day. Brady Chapman still is 2 for 70, nothing else. He almost made a spectacular catch, but just couldn't bring it in. Oh, Batia boots it away. He's got some power on it.
He does. Nice kick.
That's a great boot.
How many high school kickers can make a kick like that?
Not many.
Yeah, Batia has aspirations to play in college as well. I know we talked about Chapman earlier.
He's got a shot.
He does. He really wants to play at WPI in Worcester. Division III school.
Is he getting any looks? Do you know?
I know he's had some interest. I know he's been emailing back and forth with the coach. I don't know whether or not it'll play. It'll end up happening, but definitely possible. And if it's not WPI, maybe it's another school.
That'd be really exciting for him, though. Oh, up the middle, brought down. Wow, that could have been really bad. Brought down at about the 25 for just a 5 for 6 yard gain, excuse me.
Yeah, he had a big hole, but Liam LaJoy made a nice tackle there.
Another run, nothing there.
Lost in the play there by Shepherd Hill. Met by a gang of Rangers tacklers. Led by number 21, Eric West.
Third and 5 for Shepherd Hill on their own 25-yard line. Huge play for the Rangers. Double reverse, and he stops him. 2 flags. Is that a hold or a face mask? You have to worry.
It was definitely on the defense, though. I know that for sure.
Face mask on the defense. Wow, that's a tough call, but we saw it from here, so no question about it.
Face mask on the defense.
That's 15 yards, and that's a huge 15 yards for the Shepherd Hill offense.
It is.
They're down 10 here, and this is a huge drive. If they don't score here, and then the Rangers are able to drive the field, they're in trouble. So this is a really important drive.
Result of the penalty is 1st and 10 on Shepherd Hill's own 40-yard.
First and 10 on the 40-yard line. And a QB, and he's brought down.
There by number 5.
Interesting tackle. You almost like lifted him up there.
Stopped by number 7.
And 66 did just jump. Uh-oh. He got hit in the stomach. Mikey coming off the field. Hit hard. Similar to being tackled by Thomas Cashman, I don't think that Shepherd Hill offensive lineman is someone who I'd pick to be jumping on top of me. He looks like a strong dude. I mean, that's not someone I'd want to mess with.
No, it is not.
Second and 9.
No.
Second and 9 on Shepherd Hill's own 41-yard line.
One more by number 3. Stop on the play by number 56, Ben Friedberg.
And a great tackle by Ben Friedberg. And Ivan Diaz's father encouraging Ivan Diaz to stay low. I love to see that. I love to see parents chiming in, making sure that their child is performing at a high level. That's tremendous stuff from the Diaz family. And it's a run, and he gets inside, can't get it, brought down at the 45, and it's going to be 4th and 5 for Shepherd Hill in their own territory. Wow. Chapman on the tackle, great play. 4th and 4, so you're going to have to wonder, they're going to have to go for it.
Yeah, I was about to say, you have to think that they're aggressive here, being away, being that you're down, and being that you're the underdog coming into this game. So a huge play here with 2 minutes left to go in this third quarter.
And no dice! Westborough with the massive stop in the backfield. A great play, and they'll take over in Shepherd Hill territory with incredible field position.
Yeah, Eric Last and Sam Wickline, two really key players for this defense, come up big on 4th down with a huge stop for the Westborough Rangers.
Talk about Eric Glass. Like, he just has fun playing. He's a great.
He's so high energy. He's everywhere on the field. And he is super competitive.
Yeah, no question about it. That defense full of young, like, just sparks. Wickline, Last, Savante Walker, so you got a bunch. Oh, looking downfield. A little bit overthrown to Justin McCaffrey. Just a tad. So 2nd and 10 here for the Rangers on the Shepherd Hill 45-yard line. 1:43 to go in the third quarter.
Also a very big drive here for the Rangers. If the Rangers can capitalize even a field goal on this drive, that would really be big.
And they haven't passed, the Shepherd Hill hasn't passed much, like, since those 3, like, they have 3 touchdowns on 3 passes. Like, you'd think they're gonna maybe stick to it.
Yeah. Well, that was the scouting report. The number was 95% that I was told.
Luke Newton gets it to go. 35-33 brought down. It's a 12-yard catch from Luke Newton.
Nice run there by Maluk. It was almost his 2nd fumble of the day, though, but the officials marked that he was down prior to losing the football.
It's a handoff to Newton. Into the outside, up the middle, brought down at about the 26-yard line. A solid gain again for Newton. Looks like he got about 6 on that carry.
Really nice day here for number 27, Maluk Naitu. I really thought he could have gotten to the outside multiple times there, especially on that one. But, hey, I'm not the running back. I'm not the one making the reads.
He's not the one making the reads. This kid. Goldie. After the conclusion of the quarter, we have the world-famous executioner. Seems to be some confusion on the offensive side of things for Pashota. Fakes the handoff to Martin, being chased outside. Chapman got it! Touchdown, Brady Chapman! He couldn't break the streak. He said, no, thank you. I'll take that. A score for 6. So he's got he's got 3 for 96 and a touchdown. A great day for Brady Chapman. Wow, once again.
That's a huge, and Brady continues his streak of a touchdown every single game.
He does.
And that's a huge score for the Rangers, giving Shepherd Hill a little bit of the taste of their own medicine. They had went run, run, run to Maluk, and then the play action run, thought it was going to hand it off to Jake Martin, but short of rolled to his right.
Oh, he's outside, and he gets it to Cashman for the 2-point conversion. Wow, Brady Chapman.
Cole, I don't know that was intentional. I do not know that was intentional. It looked like he dropped the ball and just made magic out of nothing.
That's a hell of a play.
I will have to find out if that was intentional or not, because that looked like it was a bad snapper or something, or he dropped the ball, but making something out of nothing for...
Well, they're blindfolded. They went blindfolded. They went blindfolded. Sure did. Crazy. That's some tough stuff. Bang! Did it really? So 36-18 ball game. So I'd like to mention how the score since Shepherd Hill went up 12-0 is 36-6. Wow.
So maybe we'll see another Bhatia boot. Nope, we'll squib it instead.
And they'll get the stop. Tackled at about the 32-33.
Brings up first down, Shepherd Hill.
Oh my, he's got plenty of room across the 40. He's going all the way to the house. Shepherd Hill touchdown. Wow. And they respond quickly. It's now a 2-score game, 36-24. What a momentum shifter. Shepherd Hill needed that.
Yeah, just as you thought Westborough was running away with this game, comes Shepherd Hill, number 4, a strong run.
That's a hell of a run. I mean, he just outran all of Westborough's defenders. That was a spectacular play. No question.
You have to think when an offense is so heavy on the run, eventually they're going to get a run that's going to be 40 sub yards.
Right.
And here they go, going for 2 once again.
So it'd be a big 2 because, I mean, it cuts it to 10, a field goal and a touchdown. And I believe they got it. Yes, they did. So Shepherd Hill will make it a 36-26 ball game. Oh, there is a flag.
But Cole, are we sure they can make a field goal?
No.
We don't know.
Mikey Montalvo removed his helmet. No, he didn't. What's the flag here?
Looks like it'll be on the Rangers. So
I believe Mikey Montalvo.
2-point conversion will be converted. And this game is far from over. This is where Westborough needs to be good with time management and being smart with the football, no risky plays, hold on to the ball, and don't make stupid mistakes.
Penalty on the play was unsportsmanlike conduct on the Westborough Rangers.
So Rangers receiving an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty being added to the kickoff, so they're gonna. Sorry, one moment, folks. Low key riz, but 45-yard line. They're gonna kick it off from the Rangers territory.
Nate White wheeling down here.
Nate White cooking. Oh my, up the middle. It's gonna bounce into the end zone, I think. Oh my, wow, just barely.
That could have been bad.
That could have been really bad, but low-key it wasn't, so it's fine. All right, let's snap back into shape. GGO, go, let's go, is the chant right now. So Rangers take over with a 10-point lead with a minute 41 here to go in the third quarter. Oh no, 11:41 here to go in the fourth quarter, and Fisher has it. He's brought up. He's going to be brought down at about the 24-yard line, gets a couple. We've seen Fisher getting a little bit more usage, 2 catches, and now a couple carries, so we're seeing him get some nice usage here today. Certainly increased from the last few games. Actually, when I said it was his 3rd catch of the season, I didn't realize that they already played an away game, so I have to check those stats. He may have had a catch or 2 in that game. Let's take a look. Nothing there.
Colin, I also want to give some credit to this offensive line. I know Andrew has 3 rushing touchdowns, but it wouldn't be possible without the offensive line.
No question.
And also, Aiden Chin, he had some struggles early snapping the football, but so far, especially in this game, he's been pretty perfect.
No question about it. Certainly some improvement on both ends there. And impressive how they maintain their effectiveness after losing Joe Marino and Julian Cespedes. And more. And there's a flag on the play. So no delay of game. So 3rd and 5 for the Rangers. 10:05 to go on Shepherd Hill's 25-yard line. On Westborough's 25-yard line as they lead the game 36-26 here. We'll be back. So our Rangers will come back onto the field. Ray Chapman jogging out to his left side. And design run again for Pashota. Up the middle. He's got a couple. He's driving through, and he's got the first down for the Rangers. What a play in what a day for Andrew Pashota.
And you notice here, the Rangers haven't passed the ball on this drive yet, and that's obviously very strategic. They're up 10, there's 9:30 to go in this ball game, so if you risk throwing a pick, that is very risky. And obviously a fumble can happen, but it's certainly less likely.
So no doubt about it, 9:25 and ticking, 1st and 10 on the Rangers 31. Drops back, looking to pass, way downtown, Chapman. Yup, he got the flag. He was not even facing the ball. So Chapman will get the call. So Chapman drew the 15-yard penalty, and that'll put the Rangers near midfield at their own 46-yard line.
So now, does Andrew get credit for that pass?
He does not. No.
Now, what about in the NFL? Because I know this is just 15 yards, but if there's pass interference in the NFL,
it's spot of the foul. This age group, it's not, unfortunately, even though I think it certainly should be. McCafferty. Cashman gets it out, 45-yard line. Great catch and throw, and that'll get him across midfield in near the first down marker.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and short.
Student section clearing out a bit here. Fisher getting another carry up the middle, gets a couple and the first. Great play design, great run by Dylan Fisher.
yeah, Fisher has certainly had himself a day, breaking out of his shell here. A three-sport we got a lot of three-sport athletes on this team.
We do.
A lot of them play the same 3 sports: football in the fall, basketball in the winter, and baseball in the spring.
So, sad news for everyone, including us, especially us. We only have one more home game this year.
That is sad. Now, does that include the Thanksgiving game?
The Thanksgiving game is on the road against Algonquin this year. They jumped, and that's annoying. So Pashota will move it up 5 yards, up to the 30.
Offside. Defense. Result in the penalty is a 5-yard gain. Brings up 1st and 5.
7:43 and ticking. Time slowly withering away for Shepherd Hill's comeback hopes. Pashota drops back, looking deep. Cashman, he's got him! To the end zone! Got it! Thomas Cashman! And that's another score for the Westborough Rangers, taking a 3-possession lead. Perhaps a knife to the heart of Shepherd Hill's hopes.
So Pashota's fantasy day is only getting better and better, and Cashman was wide open.
Wide open.
I don't know, there must have been some sort of miscommunication on the defensive side for Shepherd Hill. And here is Bhatia to continue his perfect day of extra point attempts.
He's 5 for 5. What a day for Aryan Bhatia. Old, reliable. Is he more than 5 for 5? No, he is 5 for 5 because they went for the 2-point conversion one time. No, he's 5 for 5. What a day for Aryan Bhatia, and what a day for this Westborough Rangers offense. 43 points. Bhatia squibs it, collected at about the 28, bounces off, up to the 38, brought down. So 6:58 here to go as Shepherd Hill takes over. The last play they had was a 75-yard touchdown. So we're going to see what they have in store here on this drive as we watch another football game going on the baseball field. Fumble.
The ball's out. It looked like Sam Wickline stripped the running back. But it was recovered by the Shepherd Hill Rams. And Cole, have you seen a single play all game where Shepherd Hill lined out a wide receiver out wide?
No, not one. They haven't done it. It's absurd, and I mean, they've scored 26 points, so I mean, that should be enough to win a football game.
Yeah, usually in high school, 26 points is a respectable amount, but here the Rangers have 43 strong points as Shepherd Hill gets another nice run to pick up another first down.
Play there by number 1, Logan Vega. Resulting in the Shepherd Hill first down.
Another run. I'm sorry, but what a boring offense to commentate. Like, really? Like, come on.
It is. Did they not think about us?
They didn't think about us. It's rude. But the 3 times they've passed it, they've scored all 3 times. So it's interesting that they haven't at least tried it one more time. Befuddling.
You know, I would love to know how Shepherd Hill is as, like, their younger teams. Like,
Me too.
Because this must be super hard and difficult to guard. Although at a younger age, they don't really pass. So maybe you don't have to worry about that passing aspect.
Eric Glass hitting a celebration on the field as we're nearing the 5-minute mark in the fourth quarter. 43-26, and Westborough seems well on their way to their 3rd victory of the season.
Yeah, a really big win here for Westborough. They went into this game, obviously.
Swing! He's getting held! That's a block in the
Oh, he fumbled! So it appears we had the announcing done for us on that play. I mean, the energy in the booth is just spectacular.
Cole, I know the number's 95% run, but at one point they're going to have to pass it here if they want to score.
And they are pass.
There it is.
And picked off! Chapman, holy moly, mother of God! What a pick is that? Holy mother of God, that was an elite catch.
Before we talk about the catch, let's talk about the prediction.
That's true. That is true.
I said there was going to be a pass play, and what do you know? There's a pass play.
And
but a heck of an interception by number 10, Brady Chapman.
And the QB is down and writhing in pain. Not good to see ever. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in a few. I could use a nice, really long, energetic touchdown right now to cap it off. 50-point day for the Rangers. How riveting would that be?
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that though, especially being that they're up so much.
No doubt about it. And Fisher has his third catch of the game. Out to the outside, 30-35, brought down at the 36-yard line. A nice catch by Dylan Fisher.
Pass there by number 12, Andrew Pachoda, to number 5, Dylan Fisher.
Ooh, yep. That's going to be a penalty.
For a 7-yard gain, flag on the play.
Yeah, it looked like number 4 and number 5, Dylan Fisher, going at it there after the play. Maybe unsportsmanlike conduct.
Wow, you know, I just don't agree with that call. I just don't.
I don't know exactly what the call was, but I saw number 4 shove Dylan.
Right, exactly. I don't know about that. I'm not so sure that was the right call on that play, but we move on. The score is 43-26, so I guess Shepherd Hill may need it.
This has occurred after the play. The down counts. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a tough call here.
What happened? Did you see what happened?
Fisher back in action. 4th catch of the game. Forward, brought down, 26-yard line. And wow, great job by Dylan Fisher, keeping his emotions in check this time, and gets the returning yardage. Just an immature play by Shepherd Hill, right? I mean, you're down 3 scores.
It is. And if I were Dylan, I would just point to the scoreboard.
Right, exactly, no question about it.
They ran the exact same play to Dylan on the opposite side.
Personal foul.
And you can tell things are getting chirpy down there.
No question.
Can we ask for a measurement?
Result of the penalty is the Westborough Rangers first down.
So Rangers get the automatic first down on the personal foul. 1st and 10, Rangers have it at their own 40. You got to think if they're going to try a little harder to score now after the response from Shepherd Hill. Yep, they're tossing it downfield. Chapman in action, got it! Wow, holy moly, mother of God, he has it again!
Brady Chapman.
Holy moly. So Brady now has 4 catches for 126 yards. and a touchdown, as well as an interception on defense. What a day. I feel like I'm getting used to saying this has been his best high school career game, but this certainly has been.
Has it? I mean,
probably. I mean, the only one I can think of that would have been different is the game he had the punt return touchdown. And I mean, he has 126 yards in this game.
Yeah, he's had himself a day. Nick Saban should be on his way.
Yep, he should be. Even though he's not the coach anymore.
No, he's not.
Still should be on his way. Come on, give it to Chap again. Come on. Oh, and a design run for Bashota. They still have the gas pressed.
Up the middle. For gain about 8 yards. Brings up second half. Excuse me, 6 yards.
So definitely a big win here for Westborough. They're currently ranked 17 in Division III. So hopefully they can really move up in the rankings after such a powerful win.
So a timeout called, 2:29 here to go.
Definitely a tough loss for Shepherd Hill, as well as they fall to 1-3 on the year.
Seems there's a frustrated player on the sidelines for Shepherd Hill, griping with the performance of their team. So they did 4 passes, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. Chapman, handoff, around the side. What do you got? What do you got, Brady? To the house. Does he have enough? He does! Wow! Holy moly! Brady! Wow! Have a day!
Hey, Cole, I wasn't joking when I mentioned Nick Saban earlier.
Wow. So that is now on the day. How long was that rushing touchdown? So Brady now has 4 catches, 126 yards and a touchdown, 30 yards rushing and a rushing touchdown, and an interception on the day.
And not just any interception, a ridiculous interception.
No
One
question.
of the best catches I've ever seen a high schooler make.
Well, Brady. All right. You know, all right, Goldberg, you're going to have to close out this presentation. I believe in you big time, but I have to sneak off and go eat dinner with my mother. If you're
What are you having for dinner?
Chicken parm.
Wow.
Wow. Holy moly. You see why I got to go now?
I do.
You do.
I do. Are you saving any for me?
I'm not saving any for you, Goldie, but I love you. All right. My name is Cole Altman. I appreciate you having me here today, and I'll be back one final time in November. I appreciate you all for listening today. Goldie's going to close us out. It's been an honor. Great win for the Rangers. Peace out.
Let's go, Rangers!
So Bhatia set to kick off here. It's a squib kick.
Received by number 21 from Shepherd Hill. Stop and play by number 11. Goldberg.
So run up the middle and absolutely nothing there. Westborough is on it. Looks like there's a flag on the play. A little bit of a scuffle on the field. And it looks like both sides of the field here are beginning to put in some subs. With 1:19 to go here in this fourth quarter.
Multiple penalties on the play. The first one on the defense by the penalty, second half.
Shepherd Hill and lined up in the same formation as they have been all game. Another run up the middle, not much there. Oh, they're pushing the pile a little bit. May have had enough for a first down. It'll depend on the call. Yeah, it looks like they are going to move the chains for a first down for the Shepherd Hill Rams. Another run up the middle, and it looks like that is going to do it. So, a great game here for the Westborough Rangers and company as the Westborough Rangers defeat the Shepherd Hill Rams by a score of 50-26 here on homecoming day. Thank you for watching. It's been great. It's been a great pleasure. My name is Justin Goldberg, and I thank you for watching.